So, pleasant afternoon to all of you here. So, I'm Mark, Systems Engineer from Trenson Technologies Inc. And I'm here to present you our wireless LAN solution presentation. So, first and foremost, I would like to thank you for the opportunity for letting us to present our wireless LAN solution presentation today. And for any queries or questions, feel free to ask and just raise your hand. And I'm willing to entertain those. Okay, so before I begin, let me ask you, who among you here have experienced this typical scenario wherein you're surfing the net and suddenly his or her connection is lost? Anyone? 1, 2, 3. I think all of you, right? So, okay. So that's grueling, right? Most especially if you're doing some critical stuff, let's say work-related. Let's say you're having VPN connection with your database, right? With that, if that is you, you came at the right place at the right time. For I am here, actually the whole team is here for us to provide this wireless LAN solution presentation. Okay? So to start things off, here are the agenda for today's presentation. First, we have the existing wireless LAN infrastructure. Then we have the challenges of existing wireless LAN infrastructure. And for our side, we have our proposed solution as well as the benefits of this proposed solution. Okay? So to begin with, your existing wireless LAN infrastructure. Okay, so based on the survey that we conducted a few weeks ago, we found out that your existing wireless LAN infrastructure has no central management. In Cisco terminology, that is called autonomous AP deployment. When I say autonomous, each access point right here is acting independently from one another. Therefore, in order for the network admin to access and to manage all of these access points, he needs to go one-on-one on them for him to manage them. Okay? So, mind you guys, this type of network setup is very typical for small to medium enterprise businesses. But as the network requirements grow larger and larger, it presents or rather introduces challenges to the network administrator. Okay, so having said that, here are the challenges of your existing wireless LAN infrastructure. Okay, so I have 3. First, it has no central management. As I've said a while ago, each AP acts independently from one another. So with that, each AP had its own view of the network. So just like what I've said, the network admin must individually configure each access point. The next thing is, it does not support roaming. When I say roaming, it's transferring from one access point coverage area to another seamlessly. Okay, so it's like you're not, hindi mo alam na nangyayari yun. So that's it. Then we have the scalability issues. Just like what I've said a while ago, as the network requirement increases, the ability to manage the overall wireless infrastructure presents new requirements and challenges. Okay? So with those challenges, as well as after analyzing your existing wireless LAN infrastructure, we have, yes, Mr. Miko?
You said the existing access points are autonomous. So
Yes.
I just want to ask, are you going to replace those access points or you're going to upgrade them to Lightwave?
Actually, that's a good question. Okay, so if we can go back to our previous slide, so if I may, your access points are not Cisco access points. There are an HP ProCurve. So with that, we are planning on our proposed solution, which will be discussed on the next slide, to replace all your existing AP with Cisco AP, which are capable of lightweight technology. Did I answer your question correctly? Okay, so shall I proceed? Thank you. Okay, so going back to the proposed solution, we have this centralized access point deployment. Okay, so here's medyo maliit lang siya, pero I have there some diagrams on your hand which so that you can refer to them. Okay, so what we did is we tried to incorporate a central management device which is called the wireless LAN controller, which resolves all the challenges that your company is facing right now. Okay, so as you can see, this controller has all access to the network resources. All the network resources goes to the controller, such as the radius, the DHCP, and the DNS as well. Also, this controller acts as security gateway for clients. It all, just like what I've said, it manages all the access points on the network. Okay, so that wraps up my presentation. Good afternoon. Thank you for listening.